Living in the middle of Manhattan is supposed to be expensive, but I managed to live next to celebrities, hedge fund managers, and probably some only people for $1,700 a month. And here's my apartment tour. I live in your classic shoebox apartment, and I love it. I live in Chelsea, which is typically pretty expensive because it's in the middle of Manhattan. Because of that, I have everything I could possibly need within a block of me. Groceries, subway lines, coffee shops, you name it. But I'll get to that in a second. First, here's the kitchen. So here's the thing about this apartment tour. You've already seen most of the apartment. I find it hard to believe that this apartment tour is going to take a while, but that's the reality of living in the middle of New York City. And this is a typical size of an apartment that you might expect if you were to move here for the first time. We have a newly renovated kitchen, which is nice, which also comes with a dishwasher, which is pretty rare within the city for this price point. We actually put a DJ booth in that corner for a party, so that was interesting. Coming this way, we got the bathroom, which honestly, not a lot to show here. It is small, but gets the job done, and I don't really need anything more. Before getting to the living room or the bedroom, I want to make a note of the rooftop. We're at the base of both Hudson Yards and the Empire State Building. And I mean, it's wonderful. And here is the living room, which again is not very big, but I don't need any more. We have a couch, a TV, and windows. I'm proud of the decorations, but if you have any suggestions, I'm here for them. I'm just a boy. We have views of Hudson Yards and can even fit a piano, but our neighbors can look directly into our lives. So I do have one roommate, and we lived in another spot prior to this that had no living room, so this is a big improvement. And honestly, if you're living in Manhattan, it can be kind of common to not have a living room. But I live here for the location. Sure, it can be difficult to lug your laundry to a laundromat while your hands are full, but there's simply so many coffee shops around me. We're right next to the High Line, which is a beautiful view, and we're in the middle of all the action. When people say they don't want to live in New York because of the shoebox apartments, they're describing my room. Can I only fit a twin bed because I can't fit a double? Yeah. Do I not have a closet, so I have to hang all my stuff out in the open? Yeah, kinda, yeah. But with some proper lighting, I think you can make anything feel like a home. Put shelves in places that you can't actually reach, and voila, you have a home. Yeah, it's a small place, but when you live in the middle of Manhattan, the whole city is your living room. You barely spend any time in your place anyway. And if you want to land a place that is relatively cheap, I have some thoughts. For one, you definitely want to get an apartment in the winter. There's more inventory, less people moving, so you can have a better chance at finding a deal. On top of that, you definitely need to have roommates. I just have the one roommate, but I know people that spend less than me and have better apartments because they have 3 or 4 roommates. It's those 4-bedroom apartments or the 5-bedroom apartments where you start to see cool outdoor spaces or cool living areas that really make a place feel more like home. But definitely if you want to live in a place like Brooklyn or Queens, you're going to get a lot more for a lot less. So the whole you have to live in a shoebox situation, for one, it's not that bad. And 2, it's not a requirement. You can actually have a normal sized apartment. And definitely if you like to live minimally, New York is the place for that. Now $1,700 is really not that bad in Manhattan, but if you'd like to help me pay my rent, this is a new YouTube channel and I would love to be monetized one day. So feel free to subscribe.